WRTV 6, this is Friday Football Frenzy.
Oh, no time to waste. Here we go to Beech Grove. We started the day there on Good Morning Indiana. BG racking up the points tonight. Montrez Herron to Chance Littlejohn. He takes care of the rest. In for the TD. And it would be lots of push-ups for the Beech Grove cheerleaders and many more around the area tonight. Final 50-5-0 for BG against Park Tudors 13 as Beech Grove goes to 2-0 to start the season. Okay, everyone, strap in. Brad Brown here with you. Thanks for joining us. A big Week 2 schedule. Michael Grady is going to join the fun in a couple minutes. We got 12 games combined. Those 24 teams scored 735 points. We did the math. Let's start the show with top-ranked Ben Davis. A strong challenge in Week 2 as the Giants hosted 6th-ranked Avon. That means Orioles quarterback Brandon Peters. He's going to Michigan next fall. First quarter, BD up 7-zip early. Peters ties it up. Andrew Griffin on the other end of that one. 16-yard touchdown. Game even at 7-7. We go to the second quarter, and another one for Peters again. Watch this pass. Oh, this is pretty. That's why the kid's going to be a Big Ten quarterback. Down the field to Harrison Weber. Outruns 3 defenders. 65 yards on that score. Avon takes the lead, 21-14. So BD got to put it together. We go to the fourth quarter. Ben Davis still down 7, but they've got some big plays to happen as well. Ajay Cooper to Zion Blow, and there he goes. 70 yards on that TD. 35-35. Still 8 minutes to go. Let's go back to Peters. Peters is going to go back to Griffin. Again, watch this one up top. Pass interference on the defender didn't matter. Griffin reels it in. 397 yards passing for Peters tonight. Avon took the lead again on that one. Giants don't go away. Not with Chris Evans. Watch this, the little pass. And then he goes. And he goes. And he goes again. Kid could be Mr. Football by the end of the season. Oh, by the way, he's also going to Michigan. Peters will get to throw him the ball next season. Wow, 42-42 with 4 minutes to go. After all that, it's the defense that makes the play of the night. Peters hit, coughs it up, and it's LaShawn Minor. Pick 6, and there it goes. Game winner. Ben Davis survives, 49-42. Avon had 578 total yards, not enough. BD only ran for 19 yards all night, but the Giants will stay at number 1. How about that? Let's give you another number 1 in action tonight. 5A leader New Pal hosting Richmond. Not nearly as close a game in this one. Senior Nick Brickens, 15 yards. After the handoff for the TD, that gave New Pal 45 on their side of the scoreboard. That's right, and just 7 for the visitors. To the third, Alex Neely. Brickens in the end zone, 10 yards out, and that's it. New Pal 72-7 is the final. Well, Lawrence North hosting Brownsburg tonight. LN scored 50 points last week, the Bulldogs 34. But each team gave up 55 and came away 0-1. So perhaps an offensive barrage tonight? Short answer, yes. Long answer, here's the highlights. Great time with the pregame with the LN luau tonight. Brownsburg junior QB Hunter Johnson. We showed you Peters. He might be the best senior QB in the state. Johnson, maybe the best junior. Tyler Kurtz, he's got it. And the kid's a state champion sprinter. You're not going to catch him. 74 yards there. Brownsburg 14-0. 446 passing yards for Johnson tonight. They're going to roll right. Oh, but LN has got themselves some offensive firepower as well. Al McKellar. TD run in the third, and that put Lawrence North on top, 27-21. Let's go to the start of the fourth quarter. Brownsburg came back to tie it. Allen again, McKellar again. Look at this. Tackle, nope, nope, nope. 6 guys, missed him. There he goes, end zone, touchdown. That made it 33-27. That was the first play of the fourth quarter. Oh, by the way, Lawrence North wasn't done scoring. Elijah Smith this time. 56 yards, going to get a little help down the field. One good move, and there he goes. LN scores again, basically on consecutive plays. Brownsburg kept scoring too, but they could not stop LN. And at the end, look at this. This one would put it over 100 total for the night. Deshaun Tunstall, 62 yards, and LN, 65-47. The Wildcats offense making a huge statement.
We work all year long. You know, I mean, the things that we do in the weight room in the off season, I mean, I put these guys through the ringer. And it's because we need to be able to put games away. We need to be able to get into the fourth quarter and not be sluggish and laying on the ground. And so we run, we speed and agility. I mean, we do everything everybody else does. I just don't take my foot off the gas pedal. I don't give these kids much break.
How about this for LN? They scored 153 points in all of last season, 10 games. 2 games this season, 115. LN and LC next week. Good stuff there. Well, we've given you a couple of HCC MIC games already. Let's get another. Michael Grady here with Fishers and Pike.
All right, thanks a lot, Brady. Yeah, not quite the scoring we saw in the LN game, but the Pike Red Devils did score 55 points in their season opener against Brownsburg. What would they do for an encore against Fishers and the talented Tigers defense? Home opener for the Devils. We pick things up early, play action. Jordan Garrett connects with Michael Vincent for the touchdown for Fishers, and the Tigers go up by a touchdown. Later, Garrett hands it off to Adrian Robinson, and Robinson slices through tacklers. He takes this one all the way in the end zone for the score. Last week, Fishers beat North Central 28-0. Tonight, they give up only 8 points to a Pike team that scored 55 last week, and they do it on the road. Fishers wins 20-8. Let's head to Meridian University now, where Lutheran took on Ritter. Lutheran won this matchup a year ago, snapping the Raiders' 4-game win streak in the series. And the Saints are trying to make it 2 wins in a row as Andre Jones scores the rushing touchdown. Lutheran typically a power rushing team, but the Raiders, well, they came to play tonight, and they can run as well. Look at junior running back Avery Hall with the nice run. Tiptoe steps out of bounds there. The Raiders will score early and often, and they come away with a 31-20 victory to move to 2-0 on the young season. The Raiders will play at Meridian for the next 2 Fridays. A week from tonight, they welcome Rebuff Jesuit. Plenty more exciting games to go through. Brad, back to you.
Okay, I caught my breath. Thank you, Grady. Moving on, more of tonight's action. Speaking of Chatard, going to Lawrence Central tonight. Trojans on the run. John Chavis to the far sideline, taken out of bounds, but not before the pickup for the first down. Night run there. And later in the drive, it's Chavis again. This time he's going to take it. And he's going to take it all the way. 46 yards, and he ate that up in a hurry. Touchdown there. Chatard wins at 17-10 as they start 2-0 on the season. All right, we snagged Skycam 6 for a few minutes tonight. We made a flight over Roncalli, and as we were up there, look at this. The Rebels in Franklin Central, a little trickeration. The flip back, and it's picked off. Trying for the flea flicker, but back it comes for FC. Be about their only highlight of the night, though. Not too bad, but Roncalli comes up 34-7. Again, Roncalli Chatard next week. That game will be at Lawrence Central. Keep it in the sky and head down to Southport. We'll start things off with the Cardinals taking on Westfield. Southport ranked number 9 in Class 6A. There's Westfield. Shamrock QB Ryan Pepiot. Devin Mainlate for the touchdown. We got it from the sky. And then on the ground, Cardinals QB taking it. Luke Johnston all by himself down the middle. There it is. The Cardinals trying to fly high. They get another one later, but the Shamrocks, look at this. After we left, they came up late with the win and an upset. 40-36 was the final. Well, who's the best team in Johnson County? It's only week 2, but we can get a pretty good sense of things with one game. 5A number 8 Whiteland, 6A number 3 Center Grove. Dave Merritt has that one, plus Perry and DC on tonight's Southern Swing.
It was the battle of the unbeatens. Yes, it's just week 2, but some teams playing like it's week 2 of the playoffs. Watch Joey Siderwich pinpoint throw to Trevor Holt. They're up 23-0. Then the Trojans did it on defense. Javon Swan chases down Brandon Patterson on a key 3rd down. Center Grove would get the ball back after the punt, and then it was Jackson Holt's turn. Watch this blocking by the O-line. Then it's off to the races. Touchdown, Jackson Holt. Center Grove up 30-0. In the 4th, Tristan Clark punches it in for one more score for Center Grove. They'd go on to win 37-0. Earlier over at Decatur Central, the Hawks hosting Perry Meridian. DC's opening drive ate up a big chunk of clock, but it would only end up with 3 points. The Falcons would take flight from there. Matt McCloskey runs it in for the score. Later in the second quarter, Jordan Marion for the TD, but this was far from over. Decatur Central would come back and win in overtime, 32-25. Dave Marin, Friday Football Frenzy.
Lots of luau's going on tonight. Lots of kids in the Hawaiian gear. Hey, by the way, Center Grove is our destination for next Friday's HTSM MIC game of the week. Look at this, the Trojans in Carmel. Any doubt it'll be dynamite. By the way, we haven't seen Carmel tonight. They play tomorrow night at Cincinnati, taking on LaSalle, one of the powerhouses of Ohio right there. So the Greyhounds will be in action. Pre-game next week, 6:30 kickoff, 7 o'clock. Always one of the best games of the year. Next week, Carmel and CG live on HTSN. Back to tonight's action. Triton Central hosting Heritage Christian this evening. Tigers taking the field. Pretty night out there all over the area. And it's HCS looking to score first. But look at this. Boom. TC's Mason Durrett with the tackle. Just shy of the goal line, but Heritage Christian hanging with it. Jackson Heath to Luke Hadley. 1-yard TD pass. giving the early edge. Second quarter, Eagles up 10-zip. Back the other way, Triton. Jordan Krause to Aaron Steele. 54-yard score on that one. Shootout in this one again tonight. Heritage Christian comes away with the win on the road, 39-34 was the final. All right, how was that? Plenty of points all around. You can find more of it tonight online, theindychannel.com. Scores from around the state as well. It's on your RTV6 app as well. We're back with the Fever and some IndyCar news next.